Good afternoon, Julie.
Hi there, Amina, and welcome to all of our students to this course to design your annual growth plan. How are you, Amina? And tell us a little bit about this course.
I'm super excited, Julie. We've been, as you know, we've had so many inquiries about designing a program specifically for teaching dentists how to know their numbers and how to run their practices and practice languages. So I think one thing we all get stumbled over early in the piece is KPIs. What are they? What do they mean? What do we do with them? And how do we monitor these things? So it's going to be an awesome program that'll give you the know-how to know the numbers in your practices and be able to find those strengths and weaknesses so that you can plan for success.
That's it. And that's the other thing that kind of hampers our progress, isn't it? That we've got all these wild, beautiful plans for the coming year, but then how do we actually implement these action steps every day to make sure that we can achieve those goals? And creating and designing your own annual growth plan is how you do it. We share with you and guide you through the goals identification process, how to identify what is a reasonable goal, certainly for a turnover as well for your practice, what's reasonable for your practice, the steps and the guides and strategies that we've got to deliver to you to implement so you actually are progressing towards your goals every single day without it being a hugely time laborious process to go down. And also how to get the whole team on board. I mean, it's usually more than just one person driving one of these things, especially if you've got multiple practitioners in your practice. You need to know, and they need to know, what's required of everybody moving through this process. And meaning I often go back to those wonderful 5 questions by Sandy Roth, a dental communications guru from the US. I think she's retired now. But these 5 questions are directing the framework of this course. And those 5 questions are: where have we been? Where are we now? Where are we going? So what are our goals? How are we going to get there? What's the plan? And what role will each one of us play in getting there? And so we're going to provide you a framework that allows you to design every one of these steps, and you're going to walk away with a very firm plan in place that you can start taking action on straight away. And what better time, and we're coming up to the end of this financial year, and we've got a whole fresh new financial year to start with.
Yeah, I completely agree, Julie. And I guess you hear it all the time, that so many practices don't know their numbers. They don't know how to monitor these things and measure and track. And what I find with my clients, without that, how do you really know what's going on? So what I find is, I might measure 20 key performance indicators in a practice, and 17 might be going really, really well, but there's 3 that really need a lot of work when they're making or breaking a practice. And once we get those going, the sky's the limit.
It certainly is. It certainly is. And every improvement that we make in the practice, so whether you have got goals around the financial turnover or goals around team upskilling and harmony and the effective performance of team members itself, whether it's goals around how you're going to manage new patients coming through, grow your list, provide ongoing great customer service, no matter what goal you identify for a dental practice, it all ends up culminating in a much more successful, viable business.
It does, and I think it also, once we get to the bottom of these things, it creates a much more pleasant workplace and less frustration.
Well, everyone knows what they're aiming towards. We're all going towards this goal together. We know what's expected of us moving towards that goal, and therefore we can really start to celebrate all the successes along the way, and that's motivating.
Yeah. So if you're one of those people that has been plowing through this pandemic, putting things off, and now's the time to get in and really get a hold of your business, invest some time on working on your business rather than in your business, this is a program that I'm sure will give you lots and lots of value.
It certainly is. So do come and join us. We kick things off the week of May 16th. And there are going to be weekly live sessions with us and all the students together, so we can all help and support each other on the journey as well. It's such a wonderful, insightful thing to be able to find out and discover what other people are doing in their practices, ideas that they have that we might want to adopt for ourselves as well. And there is going to be a growing enthusiasm and energy as people start to really clarify what they want for their practices for the coming year. These weekly live sessions will run for 6 weeks, and after that 6 weeks has ended, you will have your completed annual growth plan and you'll be all ready to implement it. And then, of course, if you want to then go into a support program with Amina and myself for the coming year to help you remain accountable every month, track your figures effectively, and gain further insights and ideas on how to make things right, make things successful for the coming year so you do achieve your yearly practice goals, then you're going to have access to all of that as well. We so look forward to going on this journey with you. We create a really fantastic student experience for all of our online learners, and we're thrilled that you're going to be part of it.
Thanks, Julie. We look forward to seeing you all there.
Thanks, Meanie. Bye.